Hi there, it's Vanessa, the Wellbeing Being. For those of you who are just watching me for the first time, my name is Vanessa, and 15 years ago I lost my son. He was 5 months old, and my passion now is helping other bereaved parents who maybe get to that 4-year mark and say to themselves, wow, this is still so much harder than I ever thought it would be or could be. I know that feeling, and so that's why I'm putting together videos and reaching out and working with bereaved parents so that they can really stop suffering in silence, because that's what I did for so long. I just suffered in silence. That 4-year mark, people had moved on and assumed that everything was okay in my life because I had another child and it had been 4 years since my son died. So why wasn't I better? And I couldn't understand it myself, honestly. I felt like I was doing something wrong. Like, what is it that I'm doing wrong that makes it so that at this, 3 or 4 years later, I ought to be healed? And I wasn't. And I was trying. It wasn't like I wasn't trying. I was trying. So I had to try harder, dig deeper. And I did it alone. And that's the thing that I would hope for you, is that you won't go it alone for the length of time that I did. I went to Compassionate Friends meetings, which was beautiful, but they don't go through the summer, and it's only once a month, and those days are long in between the meetings. And so I suffered pretty hard for a long time alone, but I found my way and I figured it out, and I want to help you figure it out faster. Don't make the mistakes that I made and go it alone. You don't need to. There are other people out there who have experienced your loss, like myself, and we understand. And it's really important when you're learning how to grieve the loss of your child that you really honor yourself and stick with your people. So today's video, I wanted to talk about birthdays. Like I say, my son's 15th birthday is coming up. Well, what would have been my son's 15th birthday. So I'm faced with the idea that it's been quite a long time. Honestly, 15 years is a milestone for me. There was a point where I thought I'd never get here, and here I am. So how does it feel? I can't quite say, honestly. There's a part of me that still is dreading his birthday this year. You know what's gonna happen on that day. It's never really my favorite day. I miss him. But what I do every year is I make his birthday a sacred day for myself, for my boys, and for my family. I don't look to anybody else to validate what I'm doing. I just do what I need to do for myself. And we really honor and remember Luther. Luther was his name. And my boys know that his birthday is a big deal to me, and that I generally tend to hurt on his birthday, and they're okay with it. I don't hide it from them. My boys are 8 and 13, and they were born after their brother, and so it's part of their family history, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I think it's really important for me to have that ritual of the sacred space around his birthday. I don't get to talk about him very much. We don't talk about our kids when they're not around. And so on his birthday, I like to take that time to honor him and remember him, and also to give myself the space to have some tears and to really take in the fact that it's been 15 years that I've been on this journey, and it's been painful and it's been hard, but I've come to this place where I feel so proud of myself for the strength that I have. Once I learned how to survive my son's death, it wasn't good enough. I wanted to thrive. I was like, wow, if I can survive this, I can do anything. Anything. And so then I wanted to thrive. And I set my sights to thriving, and I learned and studied and the hours and hours of research and time that I've spent. If I could save you that, I would love to save you that and just help you to get to the good stuff. That is my ultimate goal, because I did spend a lot of time alone just really stewing in it and trying to find the answers. So the answer is you. Is what I learned. However you grieve is the right way to grieve. Whatever you do for yourself is what you need to do for yourself. You can't let other people judge you. And the same goes for the birthdays. I don't try to include anybody in what's happening around my son's birthday. I do what I need to do, and like I say, my boys know that this is part of our life, and we look forward to the ritual and the remembering. So take a deep breath, because I want to say that it does hurt. It has been 15 years. I don't hurt every day. I really love my life. But the time that comes up to your child's birthday is always going to be a time. So I don't say that to scare you. I say that to just be real about the fact that the sooner you learn to take care of yourself in your grief experience, the quicker you will heal in your grief experience and learn what works for you to have peace, calm, happiness, joy, all of these things that go away when your child dies. They're still there for you. They are. They're here for me. I didn't believe it for a really long time. I lived in the hurt locker. But that's another video for you. I'll talk about the concept of the hurt locker. So, thanks for listening. If you resonate at all with this, drop a comment down below. Hop over to Facebook and check out my page, The Wellbeing Being. I continue to post there. I'd love to connect with you there. Tell me about your child. Tell me about your experience. Like I say, I'd love to see you on Facebook, The Wellbeing Being. Have a great day.